Hello everybody and welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Blitz Survival Games. Today we're going to be playing a long lost level 10. So back in pretty much the last time I played Blitz on my main account was 2018. And some kits that were really popular and meta at the time were mainly Farmer and Golem. And those are the two, like, I don't even want to say like newer level 10s because that was almost 10 years ago. I guess, but that's like the most recent time that I played. Other than in the big 26. Back in the day, Golem, the kid they were playing now. It is really a long lost kid because I forget what it even is while I'm playing it. It pretty much just got replaced in power level by Warrior, if you think about it. Like, Warrior 9 is better than Golem 10 right now, and it's kind of weird. And the main reason why Golem is bad now is because I think they did kind of a lazy nerf to it, where they made it so if you gap first and you have absorption, the actual absorption pots don't do anything. So it's forcing you into the gameplay loop of you use the pots first and then you gap at the end of the game, and that's basically the only way to play it, which is unfortunate. Like, if they didn't want the interaction, then they could have just made it so that when you splash one of the absorption pots, it first resets your absorption timer, or in other words, clears your absorption effect, and then awards you 7 seconds. But they just decided to make it not work. Which kind of sucks. I actually did not pay attention to my kill effect there, so I don't know if I have speed. I don't have a rod either, so maybe... Okay, we're going to get 2 kills in the same exact way. Is that really what's happening right now? Okay, he's taking inefficient pattern, so I'm going to be able to get the kill here. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. Like I said, okay, so we're running speed, unfortunately. It's just kind of sad because Warrior 9 is basically a completely better kit in every way than Golem 10, which is sad. It's really sad. It makes me super sad. We got another gamer here. I got my old rod slot on. Let's see. Yeah, they got Rogue going. Okay. I just want to see what they had. Make them use something, maybe. This is just speed 1. We're going to see if we can be annoying until the star. No need to, like, risk our lives or anything, but... Yeah, basically the play that you need to keep in the back of your head is to use the absorption pots first, so we're going to see if we can do that. I don't really have anything to enchant here. I guess leggings. And then helmet. Nice, double prot. I guess the boots would have been good. Oh, shit. This guy came out of nowhere, bro. I get snuck up on so easily. Alright, I'm afraid to even, like, check the chests or anything. Okay, I'm gonna take it that it's not at spawn. We'll steal this. Keep it pushing. Ah, man, dude. My number one thing is I get jumped in the back by somebody. It's going to happen to you if you're looking for the star. I just need to be more vigilant on that, but I was yapping. I think sometimes I record my games where I'm just sort of like playing and I'm not talking. And I notice that happens to me quite a bit less because, you know, obviously the brain power. Brain power is freed up. Is this just a random that found it? It could be. Let's go check it out. I think I could actually win this against the horse tamer here if he chooses to push. I gave myself absorption there. There we go. I should be able to win. And we basically got all the pots that we needed. Nice. So we got a little baby healing as well. It's good to stay in the water during this, actually. Oh no, their diamond boots were there and I didn't pick them up and then they just exploded in front of me. Damn. Prot 1 on breaking 3 chestplate for a... chain chestplate for a kit called Golem is fucking crazy, man. This kit is really garbage. And if you guys have noticed, my Golem 10 axe is named Horse Tamer's Iron Axe 9 because that's what it used to be. It used to be a sharp 1. I kind of want to pull a move with the speed at some point. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, it's Rogue, not Baker. I always forget. Alright. Might have been a bad idea, but I'm just going to reset here quickly. Okay, I still have speed and a gapple. I did a little damage there. I don't know. I don't really... Bro, this is so stupid. They're like not playing. They're just not playing. Okay, I got that. Problem is getting the other kill. Yeah, bro, come on. They're just camping. You know what's funny about that last game? I recorded it yesterday. I just recorded like one game and got off because I wanted to get ready for the Golem video. That was kind of meant to be a warm-up, but I like the whimsy in it. But what's interesting about it is that if I had either picked regeneration or resistance, I think regeneration, which is what we're going now, or I had picked up... I'm going to turn off hitboxes, actually. That might be kind of annoying for the video. I realize I leave it on sometimes. Or I had actually picked up the diamond boots before they exploded with Apocalypse, which I thought I already had. I would have won the game if I did either of those things. So that kind of sucks. We're going to see if we can do this chest route pretty quickly. But again, yo, it's already down to 8 players. That's kind of crazy. But again, with Golem, it's kind of annoying how the kit itself doesn't work with itself. What they don't want is for you to gap and then, you know, replenish your absorption and just keep it. That's what they were balancing against. But they just ended up breaking the whole thing. And I think it's worse. Definitely think it's worse. We have no rod. I'm realizing I'm kind of just moving towards the nearest player without fully looting. We have a... what appears to be a level 1 Meat Master, so I'm going to taunt early here. And... you must be over here? Okay, nice. Please have a rod for me, buddy. He did. Excellent work. Excellent work. Let's see. We got Lit Phoenix in our game. So I'm just going to have to use the absorption on them, basically. Maybe we don't need it. I shouldn't have given up 2 hearts for that. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. I'll take my health advantage here. They're probably going to regen, but I think the power bow could be important. Man, I can't really enchant anything. Nice, Scapple. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. This guy could just give us regeneration. So we're just going to go for the fight now. Wow, we actually won that. Hello. Oh, I already used my... wait, put on the helmet, dude. Nice. Epic voiceover coming in because I had a critical misspeak. I'm just trying to say I used the gap and then he hit it off. I used absorption. It did nothing. That's the nerf. It's a silly nerf. It needs to go away. Alright, we're in on Valley. I just lost a really sad deathmatch to not being able to use my kit. The thing that I've been complaining about finally hit when I actually needed it. And that's going to happen a lot of times when you're in DMs with really good players. Oh, this guy just has stuff, but he's running. Basically the idea that you can't gapple first. Like if you gapple before you use the absorption pots are rendered useless. I could easily get crit out here. Oh. Bite. I want some actual... you need some actual like gear on Golem as well. I don't know, everything about the kit is kind of sad. The one part I like, I guess, is the axe. But a lot of kits have good weapons, so I don't know. I feel like Guardian is closer to what Golem should have been. Let's see, we got Viking against Hype Train here. I don't even have a fishing rod, so... he's He's low. He's like at 4. Is this possible? Whatever. Little stutter. Okay. I'm just getting straight robbed. That one was behind. But I have 30 more. Problem is, he's just regenning. I think Valley might be normal difficulty. Yeah, bro. He's double the health that he was when I saw him. Okay, he shouldn't have let me get those hits. Nice. So we have Viking. We have a boat, which is really good on this map. I forgot. It replaced my chest plate, which sucks. There's someone behind me, kind of. Okay. And then obviously we got the iron sword. Hello. I'm gonna go get sharpness on this sword, and it's gonna be even harder to kill me if I do that. So, alright, I took the level 2. Man, dude, didn't they hit me with the sword? Bro, the Viking protection's crazy. Alright, they're just gonna be able to, like, get away here. It's fine. I'll fight Siobhan later. I'm not gonna be... I actually want to secure the star since I actually have this much loot. I love having a bow with a lot of arrows, even if it's not powered. You could see the value I got on that cleanup. I do want the star here, so I gotta be careful about how many kills I get. Uh-oh, we're allowing spawn access again. We got regen, so... And they actually didn't do any damage. Bro, the Viking protection's crazy with regen. Okay, this is a good time to get the kill. We gotta get it now. I'm so sorry, Siobhan. Oh, the game's over. They killed each other. Well, more like him, X. What the hell? Why, dude? I feel like recently I'm getting low-key boosted. Gravedigger kill effect. All right, and we are in on Alice. Golem continues to be quite pathetic in the group DM. And by that I mean when at least 3, 4, 5 active players get to the end of a game and it's kind of like completely gridlocked. We all got to stand there and hold hands, sing Kumbaya. In the moment where you actually need to get stuff done, it's just that decision of basically the moment you need to gap, you don't have a kit, really costs you a lot. And I've almost been thinking about just going resistance so I have a better chance of winning those situations. Because I think that's where resistance is actually better. Okay, I got the kill. Nice. Regeneration is, you know, like a general all-purpose tool. It'll help you not get cleaned up, basically. But it won't... I really strongly believe that resistance... that regeneration doesn't really help you win the next engagement. Whereas speed and resistance do help you win that next engagement. And that's what the deathmatch is. It's a series of close quarters fights. Is this guy just playing Rambo, or is he just... How are you not looting armor on this map? I like didn't even... I saw him in the corner of my eye when I was in my inventory, but I was like, is this even real? Is what I'm watching real? Got a gap. See, and having 2 gaps makes your kit even worse somehow. Because the 2 gaps by themselves are going to be better than the absorption. But they just, again, I feel like I'm looping on this a little bit. Obviously, you take away the usefulness of your absorption pots by gapping. So, kind of sucks there. Now, this guy is not moving. I don't understand what's happening there. We got some runners. Some really laggy runners. Alright, my kill was not stolen, luckily. Make him take fall damage there. We could probably head back to that enchantment table we were just using. That's not a death. Okay, dude. Well, he took away my taunt, so I've been embarrassed. Alright, I'm out of here, I guess. I'm just gonna eat the gap. I don't know, I'm getting bullied from all sides here. Yikes. It's just gonna be a 1v1 between me and him. I'm actually going to pre-gap here. I'm getting sped on. It's okay. Okay, I killed everything. Nice. He still has speed somehow. I can't back up. I'm just gonna go corner here. Nice. Scout is so annoying. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I'm just gonna pre-gap on him. Like, completely reset in this fight. He's got like Baker stuff and Scout and all this slop, man. I mean, come on. Alright, we're back in on docks. I'm not gonna lie. I do this thing where I will play a fight 95% acceptable. Now, I'm not gonna say perfect, but like good. Better than the other player. 95%. The first 95%, to be specific. And then the last 5%, I fuck up. So when I watch that fight back again, I shouldn't have gapped that last time. I was just being too, I guess, too safe with that. I probably should have waited to take damage and then reset again. And then after that final reset, he would have had no more scout regen, right? And then I did the thing that almost costs me a lot of wins and sometimes does cost me the win. And right there, I think it did that as well. Where I forget to rod for the last hit. Like, I get really, like, I like to say the phrase over my skis. Where I want to finish the kill, and I just want to melee. Because I know I'm going to have to melee them to kill them, right? That's my thinking, I guess, in the moment. But in order to secure the melee, you also have to rod, which is something that, again, I remember for the first 95% of the fight. But then I seem to forget it last 5%. And this young man has speed. We're just not even gonna participate in all that. I don't care. I don't really have the gear to handle that right now. Another thing with Golem is I'm really not on the level of other people. Like when I get in lobbies with a bunch of good players like this, I'm always behind on gear because the other level 10s are just better. I think that's another big problem with Golem is that you kind of hit a wall in terms of power level. That's why I think it actually needed the ability to reset absorption with the pots. And I think only having 2 of them, it can't be that big of a deal. They need to just restore the functionality, honestly. I mean, I did make the suggestion that they reset the timer when the pot is applied, but honestly, with only having 2, this pitiful of armor and this, it's like an okay weapon. It's okay. But compared to an iron sword, it's not as good. So I don't even know if I get the Blitz star. What the hell could I even do there? Oh god, not this deathmatch. This is the comp deathmatch, bro. This guy has a diamond chestplate, bro. And that is definitely a warrior pot. I'm not fucking with any of that motion whatsoever. I'm gonna use absorption here. Oh my god, they're all solo. Prop 4. Unbreaking. Are they just not fighting each other? No, my speed ran out. GG's admiration. We got him back. It's okay. And we're back for potentially the finale of this episode. I realize I have like 43 minutes of footage, but I'm going to be cutting some of it down. Alright, so this is not an option for us because we're going to get fishing rod 1,000 million 6-7 times. And I still have not moved my gapple off of my fishing rod slot. So it's been doing this the whole day. I'm sure you've seen that every time I get my kit. This guy is just lacking on low health for whatever reason. It's so sad that regular iron boots are just like better than my enchanted boots out of the kit. I'm kind of nervous to fight this Gooner or Goonette person. They seem to know how to use a fishing rod. And no matter the gear difference, that's something you always want to be... Okay, pal. I'm going to S-key into the bridge, or into the water, actually. I'm just going to get a bunch of this shit used on me. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. No more Phoenix. No more of that. We did use an absorption pot. I'm trying to retrieve the... Okay, the boots. I got them. Alright, no more cringe Phoenix. I suppose I'll take the enchanted pieces here. Oh no. From where? I didn't actually see that guy at all, bro. My awareness is literally throw it in the garbage, bro. It's also because I'm talking. That's also another reason. Like, I know I should be checking more vigilantly, but I'm just hoping that I can get done with the enchantment or crafting or whatever I'm working on quick enough. Maybe this guy can see how low I am and make a push. Oh, damn, son. Not the Prot 8. I got the Prot 8, bro. Okay, I used absorption there. Nice, we got him cornered. And we've got a 1v1. Nice. Perfect. I got Prot 8, a 1v1. I got everything I want this match. Realistically. There we go. We got the iron sword. I'm chilling. I'm chilling this match. We have 23 seconds to burn. Let's see. We have 3 shots. 3 shots. I think I'm going to start with regular bow here. I have so many arrows. Maybe I can enchant pants in the meantime. Nah, I got prop, but I couldn't take him. Okay, but here's the thing. Snowman is so good in this deathmatch. I have no snowballs, but that's okay. That's okay. We have everything we need here. Watch, if he tries to push, snowman here, and he has to address it. Oh, he's actually very low. Let's try to make the win even easier here. So he can kill the snowman there. Watch this. I can put another one right here. Obviously, if he already killed it right there, but he had to shoot him instead of me, basically, is what I'm saying. We missed on those. I'm gonna go ahead and gap now. And then, you know, I'm probably being a baby about going in. To be honest, I could have done that a lot sooner, but you just want to make sure that you don't throw the bag, basically. But that might have been too careful. Anyways, that's probably going to be all the game's going to do for today. I'm finally glad I got to show using the absorption early, though, in this game. That's really cool. And, yeah, don't get Golem. It's unfortunate. But I highly recommend that they put it where it used to be, to be honest. I understand. Listen, I get it. Not wanting the potions to refresh the whole 2-minute timer. I get it. But the kit is so pitiful, and it only gets 2 of them. You get to reset your gapple twice. Like, boo-hoo, man. I don't know. Those are my feelings on it. Let me know if adding that back would be too OP to the game, your thoughts on it. Or maybe my compromise suggestion of, even if you have a timer longer than 7 seconds, when you use the absorption, it resets that timer back to 0, and then back to 7 seconds. So effectively, there's a basic Minecraft command you can run called effect clear, and you can target the player and the specific potion effect you want to clear. And you could just run that as the potion affects you, and then follow up with all the normal effects. And that would take away the ability to refresh the gapple completely. All right, anyways. Enough yapping. That's going to do it for this episode of the Blitz Survival Games. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.